He's here to defend and promote death on demand, if you will. Rick Scouler, here he is.
Hey, come on. No, Wally, it's funny that every Saturday night you do your thing about how to get tickets for this show, and you emphasize they're free. Who the hell would pay to come see this show?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Who the hell would pay to see this show?
Listen. Hey, I have lots of people who have offered to pay me.
I bet I know what
Hold
for, too.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. I have had many, many viewers offer me lots of money if I never have him on the show again. Now,
Wally, this is a serious subject we are talking about tonight. And the fact of the matter is, people are living in terminal pain. They are living with terminal illnesses that they cannot get out of.
Terminal, yes, okay. But we're talking about this guy, Dr. Jack Kevorkian, who, by the way, had his license revoked from the American Medical Association.
A bunch of political scam from the doctors. But go ahead and make your stupid statement.
Here's what I'm trying to say. Now, hold on, if a patient is terminal, if there is a side here where the patient of the doctor is dying of cancer, rotting away, and will die anyway, there may be some kind of a case to be made. But when you assist a patient like he did, or several patients, to die...
He did that patient a favor.
Let me finish first. I'm still talking, you idiot.
Go on.
What I'm saying is, if a patient is not terminal and he just happens to be depressed and wants to die, the doctor has no right to assist him to commit suicide.
Well, that is a ludicrous statement, because no doctor is going to help somebody die just because they're depressed.
Well, this Dr. Jack Kevorkian did.
No. That person was in constant pain. They could not live their life the way that they used to, the way that they were associated. They like to live. Okay?
You're lying through your teeth.
No. I have seen the video.
I am sorry.
When a person can no longer live the quality of life that they wish they could, then it could be their decision whether to live or not.
No, it cannot be their decision.
Who are you to tell people when they can end their life? You are not God.
Wait a minute.
You're not even a doctor.
Wait a minute. Let me answer you, you numbskull. Now, let me answer you. Listen. If someone wants to take their own life, then that...
Oh, then go do it in some sleazy hotel.
Well, wait a minute. I'm saying a doctor should not assist someone to commit suicide, should he?
Wait, who better to assist somebody in a suicide? It's a medical treatment, and it does it nice and cleanly and safely. I'd rather have them do that than go to some sleazy hotel, take a gun to their head, splatter blood all over the wall. That's not a real nice way to leave this world.
No, but they can take a bunch of sleeping pills and do the same thing and it won't hurt at all. Now, the whole thing is, in their Hippocratic oath, when a doctor becomes a medical doctor, in his oath, he swears to help to save and preserve life, not to take lives away.
But Wally, no. When was that written? What? Years and years ago.
Oh,
they're the point. No.
It's changed now all of a sudden?
Yes, it has. Technology has bypassed us so far that sure, we can keep a person alive for years and years and sitting there in a bed, can't move, can't speak, can't eat. They got, yeah, exactly. They're a vegetable. Who wants to live like that?
Well, Dr. Jack...
I don't. Do you? If you were sitting in a bed,
wait a minute.
A vegetable...
These people...
Wait, Wally, we already know...
Wait a minute.
We already know that you're brain dead, but now if your body was dead...
First of all, Dr. Jack Kevorkian's patients that he helped to commit suicide were not vegetables. They were able to get around perfectly well.
Pain. They were in constant pain.
In his interview and in his book and in his interview, he said anybody who wants to cease living, anybody who feels life is no longer worth living, should be assisted to get out of their life, and I say that's ridiculous.
They should have that choice. They should have that choice. It is none of our business, my business, your business, whether a person lives or takes their own life.
But I'm telling you this, when Dr. Kevorkian...
This world would have been a lot better off if you would have tried maybe doing that a few years back.
Oh, you stupid moron. Now listen, Dr. Jack Kevorkian and other doctors who support this man who is known as Dr. Death, many other doctors around the country also support what Dr. Jack Kevorkian is saying, and they are saying that when a patient says they no longer want to live, whether they have any disease or not, then the doctor should help them leave this world. I say that is... wait a minute. What the doctor should be doing when a patient comes to him and says, I no longer want to live, instead of helping him take his life, he should send him to a psychiatrist for psychiatric counseling. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome back. Wally George here with Hot Seat, and we're talking to our guest, Rick, so I was going to say Scouler, after all these years, huh? Okay, Rick Scouler is here on the show, and we're talking about Dr. Jack Kevorkian, who has been known as Dr. Death, and other doctors around the country who support him, who say that when a patient says they no longer have the will to live, the doctors should be able to assist them to kill themselves. Now I say, Rick, there are dozens of times that people in their lives feel very down and depressed. They feel like that they have nothing left in the world. And if this...
And that would not be a valid reason for committing suicide.
But Dr. Jack Kevorkian says it is a valid reason.
I think you're taking that way out of context. What he's saying is if a person's quality of life is not up to their standard.
Look. He said if anybody feels that their life is no longer worth going on, then they should have...
See, you're taking it out of context. But let's...
I am not thinking you're taking it out of context, idiot.
No. Let's look at the reason why the majority of doctors are against this. How are they going to make their money? They make their money by having you sit in a hospital bed for months.
We're not talking
charging you for rooms and drugs and stuff when they know damn well you're never going to get better.
We're not talking about people who are lying in hospital beds. Dr. Jack Kevorkian and his fellow doctor supporters are saying that even if they're not terminally ill, even if
they're in chronic pain.
No. He said if they choose not to live, if they've lost the will to live for any reason, whether they're ill or not,
right. Then let them go. Let them go. You know why?
But the doctor
it's better than having them go out of here taking out 80 people at the McDonald's because they're so distraught.
But the doctor shouldn't help. If they are so depressed...
Why not?
Wait a minute. I'm talking here. Now shut up. What I'm trying to say here is, if a person gets depressed, and if we allow this to happen, what's to stop family and friends who may want to get rid of somebody in their family from trying to talk them in?
You'd be the only one to have to worry about something like that, Wally.
Now, you could get a very kind of a weak individual who could be talked into something by family or friends who want to get rid of that person. And I say it is ludicrous.
Yeah.
Let's go to the audience. Come on. Okay, can I have my first question for the audience? Yes. Okay. Can I have your name and your question? Go ahead.
My name is Doug Jensen. I wanted to say your position is morally bankrupt. Suicide is forever. And the point is, this week someone killed themselves using this guide, and they were just depressed. They weren't old. They weren't in chronic pain. They used it. It was in their jacket when they died.
So is it your decision whether someone lives or dies?
Is it yours? That's the question.
It is the person who is having those feelings.
But what about the doctor?
You're totally wrong. Go back and sit down.
You see, once again,
it's like the conservatives do this all the time. They try to tell people how to live their damn life. You have no right to do it.
What I'm saying is, you idiot, what I'm trying to put through your stupid brain is, if the person wants to die, that's their decision. But a doctor who takes the Hippocratic oath to save lives, a doctor should not assist someone to die just because he's depressed. Should he? Okay, yes, go ahead.
My name's Fish Sticks from Downey. I just want to say, what about all the kids and the family members of the person who commits the suicide? What about them? how do you think they're going to feel if their
They're
mom
probably
or
not going to
dad?
feel real good, but it'd be the same way if they died. Or how would you rather see?
I'd rather see my parents die naturally. I'd rather see my parents die
Well, it's
naturally.
making no sense. Would you
Let him
rather?
talk. Wait a minute. Let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead. What do you say?
I'd rather see my parents die naturally than have some doctor
Oh,
pump
yeah.
them up with
Wait. You would rather see your parents rot away in a bed for years upon years.
I'm not talking about that.
Rather than to
I'm
go
talking about the
humanely.
ones
We're not talking about
I'm talking about the ones who are just depressed.
We're talking, and even Kevorkian says it doesn't matter if they're rotting away. You keep going back to that rotting away.
If someone's going to commit suicide and they have their mind set on it, they're going to do it anyway. All this does is allows them to do it humanely.
Things will get better.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Things do get better.
Right.
Things do get better.
Things do get better.
Cool.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes. Next. Yes. Okay, go
Hi,
ahead.
my name is Charles Adamson. I'm from Fullerton.
Yes, Charles.
My question is, when do you draw the line on somebody? When should they be allowed to die?
Okay, well, it should be something that could be controlled by the medical administration, okay? Like I'm saying, I think the majority that should be done is people who are terminally ill or in chronic pain. Now, Dr. Kevorkian takes it one step beyond, okay? But it should be up to the doctors. The reason the doctors don't want this thing to pass is because of the liability that they could suffer, okay? That's the reason they're and the plus then the money thing.
But what I say, yes, go ahead.
What about your damn wig and that picture of Nixon?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. 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 Hey, pal. Hey, don't bother to sit down because you're out of here, punk. I'll be right back.